All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you very much for coming on our live show again. What do I say? We have lots of people connecting from all over the world. So I will say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Now, the French will say bonjour, bonsoir, bonsoir. Okay, my name is Marvel. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are live in the Cook Along show with Chef Jessica. And just to say that this show is proudly brought to you by Salad Master, that healthy cooking company that ensures that your food retains up to 93% nutrition. Wow. Today is yet another time, and we are live on your screen. I can see live pictures coming through from Chef Jessica's kitchen. She's going to do some amazing Nigerian dish, but I'll leave that to her to say to us what she'll be doing today. Now, don't forget, if you're watching, if this is your first time of watching on YouTube, you can also subscribe, clicking on the subscribe button, and also click on the notification bell so that you can get our messages once we're live. Thank you so much for joining us. Please say to your neighbors, say to your friends, your colleagues, and everyone that the show is back bigger and better. And I'm going to hand you now to Chef Jessica without wasting any time. Hi, Chef Jessica. Good evening. How are you today? Tell us about what we're having tonight. And over to you now in the studio.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening to the world. Good evening, Africa. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Elzel region, and good evening, Salad Master. Thank you all for joining in with us this evening. Today is going to be amazing because we are going to be cooking some yummy, delicious, fantastic dish called UKODO. UKODO is a Nigerian dish all the way from Delta. Yeah, all the way from Delta. That is from the southern part of Nigeria. And thank you, Salad Master, for sponsoring this amazing cook show. Thank you so much. Okay, quickly, I'm going to introduce the recipes that I'll be using for tonight's dish. That's tonight's menu. That is UKODO. And I'm also going to introduce the cookwares. That is Salad Master holding cookwares. That is what I'll be using to cook this amazing dish tonight. But first, before I introduce the recipes, I have to wash my hands with soap and clean water. Thank you all once again. I'm so excited. So thank you all. Hope you're all having an amazing, wonderful evening. Okay. Like I always say, when you want to cook or touch any food you want to prepare, you have to wash your hands with soap and clean water. You wash your hands thoroughly. Wash it very well. Because our hands contain a lot of bacteria when you touch some things. Okay, I've washed my hands with soap and water now. So first, I'm going to introduce the recipes for UKODO. Yeah, like I said, UKODO is from Delta State. That is a Nigerian dish. Delta is from the south part of Nigeria. So these are all the recipes that I'll be going to use to cook the UKODO this evening. But first, I'm going to introduce them one after the other. Okay, so I'll be using scent leaf. This is scent leaf, a fresh scent leaf. You can use any leafy vegetables of your choice, but I prefer to use scent leaf because of the aroma and has a lot of amazing health benefits. And here I'll be using yam. You can see the yam. I'm going to cook this now with the skin still on. Okay, I'm going to explain more about that when I'm about cooking it. And here is the pepper soup spice. Okay, pepper soup spice. I'm going to show you to how I got this. Okay. And here is calabash nutmeg. Okay, calabash nutmeg. This is uziza seed. This is uziza seed, also called hot pepper. This is uziza seed, and this one is uda. This here is uda, and this is a pond seed. Okay, and this is a calabash nutmeg. Calabash nutmeg. So, well, I roasted this with the square griddle because when you roast them, you unlock the flavors. So I roasted them, and then I blended them. This is it. The blended or calabash nutmeg, narrow pepper. That is uda, pond seed, and then pond seed and then uda. And here is the crayfish. I'm using crayfish for UKODO. And I have some purple onions, ginger, some goat meat. I'll be using goat meat. You can use fish depending on how you want it, but goat is mostly prepared with goat meat, or it's mostly prepared with goat meat or borokotos. That is cow foot or cow leg. And here is the lemongrass. This is lemongrass. This lemongrass has a lot of health benefits. And here is our semi-ripe plantain. Our semi-ripe plantain I'll be using for the UKODO. And here I have the habanero pepper. This is called habanero pepper, this orange pepper. This pepper is very spicy. And this one is the red Scotch bonnet, also locally called atarodo. And here is the Cameroon grounded pepper. Cameroon grounded black pepper. And here I have my sea salts for taste. So these are all the recipes for the UKODO: scent leaf, yam, habanero pepper, Scotch bonnet, grounded crayfish, purple onions, ginger, lemongrass, goat meat, pepper soup spice, uda, pot seed, calabash nutmeg, and uziza seed, and then unripe plantain. So thank you all very much. Let me quickly wash my hands again, and then I'll get started. If you're cooking along with me, we're done. You're doing wonderful. You're doing great. So this UKODO from Delta States is similar to sweet, or what's it called again? Pepper soup, goat meat pepper soup or fish pepper soup. No, goat meat pepper soup is simply with pepper. We just prepare with goat meat spice, and then some onions and plenty of pepper, otazi seed, and then scent leaf. But here we have more recipes, and all these recipes are natural. You can see they're all natural and they're all medicinal. So for the UKODO, I'll be using this big cookware. This is Salad Master Healthy Cooking System called the brazier pan. You can see how wide this is. It's wide and it's deep. This could feed up to 20 to 30 people. Yeah, you can see this. You can use this for your pizza, for stew, for rice, for pottage, for soup, for swallow, depending on what you want to cook with it. And here, this is what I'll be using to pre-boil the yam for the UKODO. So this is 3 quarts. Salad Master Healthy Cooking System called the 3 quarts. Okay, with the inside, that is the culinary basket. Okay, this is the culinary basket, and you can see the holes. I call this church pan because of the holes here with the inside. So I'll be cooking the yam with the 3 quarts. And here is the Salad Master wonderful kettle. I have some water in here because I'll be using the water to cook the yam, not directly in the water. Okay. And our wonderful Salad Master food processor. No kitchen is complete without this babe. Here, you see this here is a great deal. It's master of veggies and fruits. That is very good for fruits and salad, for fruits and vegetables. It's manual. come with 5 different shapes, 5 different cone, from cone number 1 to cone number 5, depending on what you are cutting. And this could give you up to 200 different shapes and sizes, depending on how you place them or how you use them. So thank you very much. Quickly now, let me wash my hands again. I love washing my hands a lot when I'm cooking because you never can tell. Like I said, thank you all very much for joining me tonight. And this menu is actually very good for this weather. You know, we're in rainy season now, and it has been raining like for many days now. The weather is very cold. So this food is very medicinal, very good for nursing mothers and pregnant women. And if you're having cold or you're feeling feverish, you can just prepare it and take it. And trust me, you will feel a lot better after eating it. So first thing I'm going to do is to put the yam on the fire using 3 quarts. I'm going to pre-boil this yam. This is the whole yam. And this yam, I'm not going to peel the skin off because it's a tuber crops. Nutritionist and research told us that any tuber crops, some part of its nutrients is living beneath the skin. So when you cut off the skin, you are actually taking out some nutrients out of the yam. So this is the vegetable brush I'll be using to scrub the skin. I will scrub and scrub until the water comes out clean. Then it's good to go, or it's good for me to cut them in chunks and then I'll boil. Okay, so you have to leave your tap on, then you keep on scrubbing. So first thing you have to do, you have to wet it. Just wet the yam, or rather splash some water on it and leave it for a few minutes so that it will be easy for you to get rid of the sand and dirt. So I've already washed this. So that's why the dirt is not coming out much. So you use a very good vegetable brush and wash it under running water, just like I'm doing now. Okay, you can see the water comes off clean. It's clean now. So I've scrubbed the yam very clean. So I'll be cutting this with chopping board. And I also use our wonderful salad master knife. I can see it written there, very sharp. So I'll be using this knife to cut the yam. So I'm going to cook it with the skin, not totally cooked, just like pre-boiled, so that the nutrients can still be intact. And this is the flip wall, this is the inside. So I'm going to, the corner basket, I'm going to put the yam, place the yam in here. I'm not going to cook directly in water. See that? Okay. Then I'm going to add some water inside the 3 quarts. I'm going to take off the handles, the chargeable handles. I'll be using that now. You add some water, making sure that the water does not have contact with the corner basket. Okay, then we place to check. No water dripping. Okay. So I'm going to turn the gas cooker on. Remember, we cook from medium, click low. We don't cook with high heat. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to pre-boil that yam for 2 to 3 minutes. Before I will now then cut it again. Okay, so the next I'm going to do is to wash this. Though this goat meat is already prepped, that is already been washed, but I'm going to just quickly wash it again. I'm just going to quickly rinse it. I wash this with salt. Like I said, when you get your meat or your beef or your chicken, your gizzard, any animal product, please don't forget, always wash with salt. Always wash with salt. At least the salt helps to get rid of most of the bacteria. So it's washed already. I washed this with salt before, but I just quickly want to rinse it again. Okay, it's rinsed now. So I'm going to cook this inside the brazier pan. I'm going to cook this inside the brazier pan. Then I'll add sea salt. Remember, this doesn't need oil at all to cook. I'll add this salt. Okay. So I'm going to turn on the heat. I'm not using water to cook it because the goat meat has its own natural, has its own moisture to cook. Okay. So the next one I'm going to do now, I'm going to blend the onions. I'm going to grate the onions and the ginger, then I'll add to the meat so they can all stick together. So the onions is prepped already too, but I'm going to quickly rinse them again. Then I'm going to use Salad Master food processor to shred them, or rather to slice. I'm going to be using phone number 2. That is the things like the strangler. I want my onions in a thin slice, not big. I don't like big onions being cut in big chunks. So I'm going to be using cone number 2. Like I said, come with 5 different cones, but I'm going to be using cone number 2, which gives me a tiny slice like a strangler. You can see how easy this is. Very easy to use. When one is cutting, slicing, it's like as if 6 people cutting vegetables and fruit at the same time because it's very fast. I love this food processor a lot. Remember, I said no kitchen is complete without this. Just imagine having this in your kitchen. Just set it up in part of the kitchen. Use it for fruit and salad. If you are making salad for over 200 people, in less than 30 minutes, you are done cutting all your vegetables and fruit. So you can see that. See, this is beautiful. And another thing I love using this, especially for onions, because when I'm using a knife and a chopping board to slice the onions, my eyes be full of tears. But when using this Salad Master food processor, no tears. So another cone I'll be using is cone number 1. I'll be using cone number 1 for the ginger. For the ginger, you can see the ginger too, the skin is on. I use the same vegetable brush I use for scrubbing the yam to scrub up this, because ginger is a tuber crops. It's grown under the soil. So the nutrients is living beneath the skin. Okay. So I'm going to grate the ginger. I know that ginger is also very good, has a lot of health benefits. Yeah, very good for weight loss. Very good for when one has flu. Okay, it's very, very medicinal. Okay, so this is the ginger and the onion. So I'm going to add this inside the, wow, look at that. You can see the water coming out already. So I'm going to add this in here to steam all together. Then the next one I'm going to add now is the habanero pepper and the red scotch bonnet. So they'll all simmer together. And why I like adding habanero pepper or pepper while cooking my beef or chicken or gizzard, so that the pepper can actually infuse. So even when you chew your chicken or your beef, you can still feel the spicy. You can still feel it even to the bone. Okay, all right. So like I said, UKODO is a Nigerian dish. Very healthy, easy to prepare. UKODO is prepared with unripe plantain and yam, and with a lot of healthy herbs. Okay. So now I want to blend the habanero pepper. This is habanero pepper. Habanero pepper comes in 2 different colors. Either orange or yellow color. It's a very special pepper. It has a very nice aroma, very, very nice aroma. Okay, it's roast. Then I'll be adding some red scotch bonnets. UKODO is actually very spicy. Like I said, it's similar to pepper soup. Goat meat pepper soup is very, very spicy. So I'll be adding some water for easy blending. But when you want to blend your pepper in your blender, you have to use water, so you don't have to spoil your precious blender. So I'll be blending this. Okay. 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 It's okay, just the way I like it, the way I want it, not totally too smooth, just roughly blended. Okay, so now I'll pour the habanero pepper inside the goat meat. Oh, this thing is so spicy. I'm trying so hard not to cough and sneeze. Taking a deep breath. Okay. All right. Okay, now the yam is ready now. So I can now cut the yam. Yeah. Okay, let's check the yam. Oh, the yam is pre-boiled already. So I have to turn off the heat. Okay, you can see that the yam is pre-boiled, not totally cooked. You can see that it's still very hard. See that? You still have the whitish color. It's not properly cooked. There, this pepper is not showing me mercy here. Okay. So I have to cut the yam in chunks. So like I said, UKODO is cooked with yam and unripe plantain. So you can see that the yam is not totally cooked. It still has this slimy stuff on it. And remember, when washing, I did not wash out any color out of the yam from the yam. So it shows that the nutrients are still intact. So you can eat UKODO just like that, or you can decide to eat it with what is it called now? White rice. Or agidi, eko, that is, it's called eko in Yoruba, or agidi. Trust me, this food is loaded with a lot of nutritional value. This yam is not totally cooked, it's half cooked. That is pre-boiled. So I'm done cutting the yam in chunks now. So I'll be adding the yam inside the goat meat that is already cooking. The cooked meat has been cooking like for about 3 to 5 minutes now. So you can see the water that I cooked the yam with. I didn't cook the yam directly inside the water. You can see still not having contact. Now let's check our goat meat. Wow. Wow. Okay, now we can add your water. You can now add water. So while I cooked it without the water, using the goat, using the moisture from the goat to cook it. When you are cooking your beef or your chicken and you add water from the beginning, believe me, it will not be too tasty, except you have to be adding your MSG, your Maggi, different spices, trying to get the taste back. You just have to cook it without the water and then later add water. So I'm going to add the water that will be enough to cook the yam. And this UKODO is not supposed to be thick. It's supposed to be watery. Okay. So I've added the yam. Yam is too hard. Like I said, it's not totally cooked. It's pre-boiled. Okay. So the next one I'm going to cut the unripe plantain. I'm going to cut that using my salad master knife. And the plantain too is also washed, it's prepped already too. So I'm going to just quickly take the skin off and then cut them in big chunks and add inside the UKODO. You can see it's very easy to prepare. So you can actually make your own pepper soup spice using uda, pond seed, calabash nutmeg, uziza seed, and the likes, depending on what you want, or buffalo, depending on how you want your pepper soup spice. And also add ginger. That's why I added fresh ginger, because when you get the one that is already blended from the market, you don't know how it was prepared, you don't know how long it has been kept, you don't know the container it was stored in, and you don't know what it was mixed with. So it's better you prepare your own. Just get them fresh from the market. You roast it. If you don't have a blender to blend it, use a mortar to pound it. And it actually tastes very nice compared to the one that is already blended from the market. Like always on every cook along, take time to prepare your food. Don't rush while cooking. Take your time. Okay. So I finished taking the skin off. I'm going to cut them in big chunks. Remember, UKODO is prepared with unripe plantain or semi-ripe plantain, depending on how you want it. With some yam. So when you're having cold or you're feeling somehow, just prepare UKODO. Okay, now I'll be adding the plantain cut in chunks, in big chunks. with the yam so that they will all stick together. Like I said, you can decide to use fresh fish, fresh croaker, mackerel, or even chicken, depending on how you want it. Okay, so while that is simmer, why I allow that to simmer, I have to blend the crayfish and then finish off blending the pepper soup spice. Okay. So now I'll add the pepper soup spice, but I'm still going to add more. Okay, so you give it a good stir. At this time, you have to taste for salt. If it's not, if the salt is not enough, then you can still add more. Oh, wow. It tastes delicious. Very, very delicious. Okay, now I have to add the Cameroon pepper. Like I said, this have to be very spicy. UKODO is usually very spicy, just like pepper soup. Very, very spicy. But I'm not going to make it too spicy to the extent that when you're eating, you're having a runny nose and tears is dropping and you're sniffing. Now. Wow, this looks good. This looks good, good, good. I like what I'm seeing. Thank you, Salad Master, for helping us, enabling us to cook yummy, delicious, healthy meals. Okay, so I have to allow this to simmer. I have to allow this to simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. So while that is cooking, I have to quickly slice the lemongrass. So the lemongrass, so they can all simmer together, and then the aroma will all infuse into the yam, the unripe plantain, and the goat meat. So this is the lemongrass. Okay, this is lemongrass. You can get this in the local markets where salad items is sold or herbs. Okay, so in case you didn't see this lemongrass, you can actually use leek. Leek is also still fine, or scallions, but they're also the same. They're all the same species, but different aroma. But for me, I think lemongrass is far way better. It has a lot of health benefits, full of antioxidants, helps to clear your body. It's also good to use this for detoxification. That is, if you want to clear your system. And like I said, when you're having cold or flu, you take lemongrass, or you can even put it in your tea. Just boil hot water, cut them in chunks and put it in your tea, leave it for some minutes, and then drink it. You will feel a lot better. It has a very nice aroma. Smells like lemon, exactly like lemon, because it's called lemongrass. Okay, so I'll be adding these two inside the UKODO. Whoa. Whoa. And this lemongrass is also very good for your skin and hair. Yes. Open up your phone, Google about lemongrass, the health benefits of lemongrass. You'll be amazed at what you will see. Oh my God, this smells so yummy. Oh, I'm salivating already. I can't wait to have a taste of this yummy, delicious UKODO. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, so while that is cooking, I have to quickly blend the crayfish and then the remaining pepper soup spice. That is uda, habanero pepper, pond seeds, calabash nutmeg. Calabash nutmeg is called ehuru in Igbo. You also use calabash nutmeg for this peanut butter, the one they use for garden egg. They used to serve garden egg with as cola nuts. So this is the crayfish. Naturally, I got this from the market, and I use the hydrator to dry it. Then I pick it. You have to pick your crayfish just the same way you pick your beans, so that you not end up chewing stones or crabs or sea snail shell. And this is the roasted calabash nutmeg, uda, pond seed, and uziza seed. I roasted it with the square greedy to unlock the flavors, and then I'm going to blend them now with the crayfish in a smooth paste. Then I'll add it to the UKODO. Okay. So I have to keep on turning it. That's why I have to roast it, because when you don't roast it, if you don't roast it, it will be very difficult to blend. So when you roast it, can easily crush when blending it. Wow, I'm done blending. Wow, did you see that? So all blended, the crayfish, the habanero, the pond seed, the uziza seed, the calabash nutmeg, and then the odor all blended together. Oh my God, this kitchen, this food is smelling, the aroma is, oh my God, I don't even know what to call it. So you can see all the recipes that I use is all natural recipes, natural herbs. So I'm going to give this a good stir. Like I said, this does not have to be thick. I'm seeing it nice looking thick, so I'll add some little water. Then give it a good stir again. Oh, and the lemongrass is smelling so amazing. So amazing. So amazing. Okay, now Mr. Marvel. Hello, Mr. Marvel.
Whoa. Hi, Chef Jessica. What an amazing dish you're doing. Now, I must say that that name alone, UKODO, actually sounds very, very yummy. I must say. And seeing all you got today with Salad Master, cooking with no oil, makes it even better. Thank you very much, everyone, again for joining us. Just in case you are watching and you have questions, you can put your questions in. Either you're on YouTube, you can ask your questions in the comment section on the chat area. And also, if you're on Zoom, you can send in your questions using the chat area as well. And I'm definitely going to take up all your questions tonight. Actually, Jessica, I just want to ask someone sent a question in. The person said, why do you have to peel the plantain? Because you don't peel your yam, but why do you peel the plantain? Is there anything? Hi, Chef Jessica, did you get that question?
Yeah.
Is it okay to peel the plantain?
Okay, hello, Mr. Marvel. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now clearly, Chef Jessica.
Okay, good. Please, can you repeat your question? I didn't get your questions.
Okay, someone just asked, is it okay to peel the plantain?
Yes, it's very okay to peel the plantain, to take off the skin off.
Okay. Thank you very much for that answer. And just to mention, if you have your questions, don't fail to put all your questions in, and we're going to take your questions for you. Thank you so much again. Remember, the show is brought to you by Salad Master, and Salad Master is the healthy cooking company that ensures that your food is healthy. And guess what? When the food is healthy, your body is healthy as well, because the food goes in the body. I'm going to go back to Chef Jessica in the kitchen to finish up. Over to you now, Chef Jessica. Over to you.
All right, Mr. Marvel. Thank you so much. Thank you all for cooking along with us, and thank you all for studying with us. Thank you, Salad Master, for sponsoring this amazing program, enabling us to cook our food in a more healthy way using a specialized cookware called the Salad Master Healthy Cooking System. Thank you all so very much. Now I have to slice this scent leaf. That is efere in Yoruba, nchong in Igbo. That is the only two I know. Okay, I have to now slice this scent leaf. I wash this scent leaf with salt. Like I always say, whenever you get your vegetables from the market, don't cut, bring it fresh whole like that, get it back home, put some salt and wash it with a clean water, and then you slice. Because when you wash it off, when you wash the vegetable, when you cut and then you wash, you're washing out most of the nutrients out of the vegetable. Okay, now our UKODO is almost ready. So I'm going to put this scent leaf. This scent leaf is the last leaf I'll put, the last recipes I'll put, and then you're done cooking. If you are cooking along with me, thumbs up to you. Well done. You are doing well. Okay, now again, I have to use the Salad Master knife to cut this efere, nchong, or the English name scent leaf. I have to slice it. Like I said, you can use any leafy vegetables of your choice, like your mint leaf, your spinach, your ugu, curly leaf, celery, parsley, or even not adding at all, but it's good to add a leafy vegetable. Very good. I decided to use scent leaf because it has a lot of health benefits, you know, and it's also good whenever you are cooking. Try as much as you can to find the health benefits. It's very, very important so that you know what you're putting in your body, in your system, in your billion-dollar body. Okay. So now I'll be adding this scent leaf, and then our food will be ready in less than 2 minutes. It's ready already. So once I put the vegetables in any dish, I like turning off the heat. Turn it off immediately because vegetables are very tender. They get easily cooked. And remember, we are cooking to retain nutrition in our diet, which is the most important. Okay, because our food is the what? So our medicine, let our food be the medicine. When you eat good food, cook with the right cookware, cooking with Salam Alta healthy cooking system, cooking, making sure that you are retaining all the nutrients. And when you are cooking with Salad Master healthy cooking system, that way we are sure to have 93%. Did you hear that? 93% of the nutrients intact. So our UKODO is ready. This looks so yummy. And trust me, it tastes so delicious. Do you know how I know? Because I tested it. I tested it and it tastes so delicious, so yummy. So yummy. So to know if the yam, because some will be wondering whether the yam is properly cooked, whether the plantain is soft enough. Okay, I have to quickly do an experiment. Right now. Okay, so I have to take out some yam and then the unripe plantain, and then we check it. This is the yam. Okay, I'll use Salad Master knife to cut them into half. See that? It's cooked. It's cooked, and then the yam is also cooked. So I'm going to dish this now in a plate. Then dinner is ready. Thank you all so very much. I'm so excited. You know how you feel when you finish cooking and the food is looking yummy, good. Just have to smile. So I'm going to quickly dish this now. Let me serve you all. So at least you can eat from the screen, from your phone screen. So please don't forget to press the notification button, subscribe and share. Don't keep this only to yourself. Share when you see something good or you hear something good, share it. I have done my own part. Have you done yours? By pressing that subscription button so that you get notification when we upload another video. So please try this dish at home. This Delta State dish, southern part of Nigeria. This is very healthy. No drop of oil. This dish is called UKODO. That is a Delta State dish. Delta State is in Nigeria, from the southern part of Nigeria. Oh my God. I know unripe plantain contains a lot of iron. And yam has a lot of So like I said, you can prepare this with borokotos. Borokotos, that is cow leg or hard food, or your fish. Wow, look at that. Hello, Mr. Marvel, food is ready. UKODO is ready.
Oh my God, oh my goodness, look at that yummy, 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 yum, yum. Wow, 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 wow. Chef Jessica, this is amazing. The first thing I would say is the UKODO looks very healthy. That's the first thing. And that's what Salad Master does, ensures that your food maintains all the vital nutrition in them. Wow. This is beautiful. I'm so hungry right now. I'm so hungry. Chef Jessica, thank you very much for this amazing dish. I just want to say, if you have watched this today and you have cooked along, please take a picture. And if your picture is very close to what we are showing right now, definitely, of course, you will be contacted, and definitely will show that you are the winner for the Cook Along Challenge for today. Now, in case you didn't cook along with us today, you could also try this out maybe in the weekend, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Friday. You can try this out and also take a picture of it. Thank you very much. Those on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please click on the notification bell so that you can get all our videos when we post new ones. Thank you, Chef Jessica. I'm going to hand it back to you now. What do we say at Salad Master? Medium, click.
Medium, click, low, and we go. Thank you all so very much. See you on Saturday morning by 8:30 a.m. On Saturday, it's going to be amazing because we'll be cooking an amazing dish from the eastern part of Nigeria. That is okwa, and the English name is called breadfruit, okwa, and the agidi jollof. That will be on a Saturday morning by 8:30 a.m. alongside our wonderful and amazing nutritionist, Mr. Tunde. Have a wonderful evening. Medium, click, low, and we go. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Join us again on Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.